Jack Whitehall addressed his girlfriend's health concerns that she was initially unaware of before her collapse. Roxy Horner, 31, was taken to hospital following the incident at London's O2 Arena in 2021, where Jack had been hosting the Brit Awards. It was then Roxy discovered she had type 1 diabetes after she fainted at the ceremony. Jack, 34, said, "We found out she had diabetes the night I was hosting the Brits. She had something called a diabetic hypo and she fainted. Paramedics were trying to resuscitate her and her sugar levels were spiking dangerously." He added to The Sun, "We ended up in A&E on the night of the Brits, which definitely made for a slightly different vibe of an after-party. The year before I was hobnobbing with Stormzy and Sir Elton John, and this time I was sitting in the emergency room of an A&E unit sat next to a Scottish gentleman who smelled of special brew." Prior to her diagnosis, Roxy had spent a long time feeling unwell before realizing, and it was only after this hospital trip that she understood why. She previously opened up about her health woes in a candid chat. Roxy admitted it was a bittersweet moment despite the health revelation. "It's been bittersweet because on one hand I was relieved that I found my diagnosis so that I could finally treat it and start to feel better again, but on the other hand it is something that I have to think about every day now," she told OK. She went on, "My glucose levels can just yo-yo and it can make you feel really unwell when that happens. It's made me terribly forgetful and I have to inject myself with insulin up to 5 times a day now, so I've had to overcome my fear of needles." She has since gone on to raise awareness of diabetes and praised her beau Jack for his support. Roxy, who has been with Jack for 3 years, said, "Jack's been my absolute rock, he's so lovely. He was there when I got diagnosed. My parents and my family live in Australia, so he has been my family. We're amazing." Jack also addressed Roxy's condition ahead of his UK and European tour. He said, "She has been very good with her diabetes. She talks about it and tries to educate people about it. She does these little tutorials on her social media. The only time she f'd it up was when she was doing this thing about insulin injections, which ended with her using the phrase at the end of the day, 'It is just a tiny prick, then you feel it go in.' I know those are the exact words she used because that 10-second clip ended up in every one of my group chats, including the family WhatsApp group."
Now